Right, just wanted to show you the back of the Mercedes center console unit. You will not be able to read that, but I can read that out. It's Mercedes part number 1638206610. There's some other numbers out here, I can read those out as well. I don't really know what they mean, but above the part number there's a number 03751566, and on the left hand side is a number PA66-GF30, and just below that another number 53182D. But as I said, I know that this is the part number as I recognize these first three digits, which is the series number. So this is for a series 163 Mercedes-Benz, which, if I stand to be corrected, but it's approximately 1998 to approximately 2004, somewhere around there. My model of Mercedes that this unit belongs to is a ML430 2000 model. What often tends to happen is that the driver's switch tends to break, and I battled to find the instructions online, and I've sort of figured it out now. As you can see, I've had one that I was testing on, but I actually broke it doing it, so I want to prevent you from doing the same thing. So I want to show you the quick take apart. Basically, we have to take this section, the central section of plastic, off, and to do that we need to remove the plastic covers of all the switches, as well as we just need to lift this little rocker switch, which is for selection of child lock or non-child lock, off. We do not have to do anything to the central switch which controls the wing mirrors. Before we start, I just want to show you how to take off the little plastic covers for the switches. You've got to get a thin screwdriver with a thin tip, and you've got to get it underneath each of the side supports, and it clicks off on one side, and you've then got to return and do it to the other side. This process is a little bit fiddly, but after you get the hang of it, you will see it won't be that difficult. Let me follow this slowly. Now it's to get this top part off. Let's try that again. You'll notice these are just sitting slightly proud, which is absolutely fine. I have actually tried to remove this thing without taking the top cover off, but it will not come out. So unfortunately we have to take this piece of top plastic off. Oops. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That was the little switch from the so let me just continue here. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's coming out. There we go. Okay. What I've done is I've taken a screwdriver, and this number 3 pin, which is the one that is handling the up position for the drivers, I've just actually put a screwdriver in underneath it and just bent it up a little bit. So when the switches actuate, that it's actually pushing down harder. So let's see if that's going to help. Right guys, before we continue, I've just interjected this piece of video here because I've actually got a much better camera, so you can actually see the actual connectors. And this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the 3 copper connectors, 1, 2 and 3. This, for the driver's side, I've determined this third number 3 is what actuates the upward direction of the window. And what I did to fix it was that I actually just took the screwdriver and I pushed onto this head, and I pushed harder back so I could bend this pin back up a little bit so that it would actually sit slightly more proud. Just see if I can get a clearer view of that. It would sit slightly higher up so that when the little cam from the switch, the cam is this section over here. If you can see that there, that section there. So as it rocks forward, I can perhaps see if I can demonstrate that here. See if I can get in there. So you can see there, so as it rocks forward like this, as we're lifting it up to lift the window up, this part push in this little far corner here, this one, where I'm pointing at the top section, should press this part down, and it just wasn't doing so. So I actually bent it further up, and now it's working. Okay, seems to have seated down. All the switches are still working up and down. Before I seat these two, I'm just going to test this one last time. Success. Just back on there. There's a little slot for it over there, and I can click down, and there we go. Central locking on. Right, we can complete by putting on all the windows. Right, so this is the reassembly. Right, well, we hope that was useful, and that you were able to fix your unit. Thanks very much.